1. WACUS P, water quality analysis set purification. A map, compass, and protractor. You should also have your DA Form 1712R, water reconnaissance report. References. Your TM for your WACUS P and the general safety rules. Standards. Conduct a ground reconnaissance for 2 potential water sites within a 4-hour time limit. Inventory of the WACUS P is required only, and safety equipment, gloves, and eyewear will be worn while using the WACUS P. The DA Form 1712R will be evaluated on a 150-point scale. Point values for each performance area will differ. Performance areas are broken into tasks. Points are awarded for each task correctly performed. And you did say turbidity, right?
Turbidity.
Okay. Yeah, you should be good to go. Alright, the time is 8:45. We're on up to 0846.
It's 13 foot. 13.
I don't have paper. Oh wait, yeah I do. I got it.
And then pass it on to me so I can...
I'm good. Doing good. Cool. Ready? Good?
Always.
All right. That's right. And what do we do besides stay?
It'll stop. At 4:30 something.
At 2:30.
4 or 3. No, that's temperature.
No, that's not.
Oh, 80.
They're both
83.5.
The sample can be calculated as follows. Voss equals 3,000 over T, where Voss is the volume of the sample to be combined with severity standard 0 if T is the final volume.
Our Voss will be the Voss plus 5.
I'm just, so we're going back.
So we did this part.
Yeah, we got all the way down
And then-
here. We did this. All right, that's good. TN. So what's that TN? TN, near turbidity.
Right.
Okay, so that's it.
I'll be down here
So the
by
TN is the near turbidity value, which is 6.04.
Yes.
I should have brought a notebook or something. All right. Divided by 37.04.
That's all you can get. Right? Point values for each performance area will differ. Performance areas are broken into tasks. Points are awarded for each task.
I know what that is. So can you. So if I tell you got 3 safety violations, you do the math, right? That's how many points you just lost. There are 3 pallets here.
Set up and the raw water set up both raw water pumps. You also have sunscreen and bug spray, so if you need it, you can use it.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna get some sunscreen.
Yep, and if anything else changes,
Because I know that it's broken in sections. I mean,
Mhm.
like set
So
up
if
raw
you're
water,
going-
set up distro, set
Yeah.
up waste. So let's say we get stuck in the waste, and we just lose the points for the set up for the waste. No, the complete set
for
up.
the whole thing, yeah. So it's just that section. So if you're having a hard time starting the raw water pump and you don't know why it's not starting and you're pushing the wrong button, and you've done it for like 20 minutes, then if you come to me and say,
Tap it out with the other one. Right here. Tap it with like where it's T. There you go. Miller.
See?
Hold it. Straight.
hey, make it a little bit straighter. That's why it's stuck. You're at an angle.
Yeah.
Don't worry about arguing here.
I was like, oh, wait. And
That's pretty much it.
Now leave it on. Just making sure it's tight.
Yeah. You get it?
Yeah.
I'm free.
Did you already connect the MF feed pump to the MF feed strainer?
How you doing? I'm W01 Osborne from 543rd CSC, 10th Mountain Sustainment Division. We're here to participate in the 2017 John C. Marigliano ROWPU Rodeo and take advantage of some great opportunity training that we normally wouldn't get at Fort Drum. An event like this gives guys from places such as Fort Drum an opportunity to enhance skills on saltwater training that could be utilized in future operations.
Yes, my name is Kenneth Madden. I'm from U.S. Army Forces Command, G4, and we here hosting our annual ROWPU Rodeo event, which stands for Reverse Osmosis Water Purification Unit event. We do this to help with the readiness of 92 Whiskeys, which are water purification specialists. It helps the commander assess their organizations to see about where they are as far as their readiness, and we help them get prepared to go to war and do the real wartime mission. Yes, the feedback we give them are where they stand at on a particular system that they tested out on during the rodeo event. So if they weak in an area on the TWIPS, which is Tactical Water Purification System, or the 3K ROWPU, which is Reverse Osmosis Purification Unit, then we will assess them, then we will share the information with them, then they can come back and do sustainment training either here at this program, or we can send units or send our personnel to their units to do the training at home station. Yeah, I mean, it's a great event. We're proud of the liquid logisticians that we have in all three compos. They bring a lot to the fight. A lot of times water is one of those areas that you can take for granted, not intentionally, but you do take it for granted because it's readily available most of the time. But it's only a concern whenever it's not readily available. And some of the places we deploy these units, they're not always going to have product that they can actually use. So it's important for them to get proper training so that we can have on-spec water operations whenever we deploy.
Welcome to Fort Story and the ROWPU Rodeo. Today you're going to find soldiers from the 80th Training Command and the 94th Division out here on the beach at Fort Story, and we're hosting the ROWPU Rodeo where water purification is taking place. We're using the 3K ROWPU and the 1,500 gallon TWIPS. With us today you will find 8 different units on the beach. You'll find 5 active duty units, 2 Army Reserve units, and 1 National Guard unit. And within this competition we have a great set of awards that we're going to give to the unit that works the best in terms of the water purification, in terms of the quality and the time, and to the standards that we administer here in the Army. What we like to highlight is the key of this event is all related to readiness. Within the 80th Training Command, General Roper has put out his guidance on what's the most important thing, and for us it's readiness, readiness, and readiness, just like the Chief of Staff of the Army has said. This is a readiness event. Keep in mind that one of these units here within the next year is actually deploying into the combat zone. So it's all about readiness, and it's about training for readiness and training for war. So in the 1st Brigade Quartermaster of the 94th Division, our responsibility is training the Quartermaster MOSs. This includes 92 Alpha, 92 Yankee, 92 Foxtrot, 92 Lima, 92 Whiskey, 92 Golf, and 92 Sierra. And what we have on the beach today is 92 Whiskey training at its finest. As we prepare to go to war, and we place readiness as the #1 priority here. These are the type of events that help our soldiers hone their skills. The importance of this, obviously, with one unit getting ready to go to war that's here on the beach within the next year, that we train as we fight. We need to be able to fight tonight. Specifically, the type of things that we do here in the 94th Division, and in the 1st Brigade specifically, we trained 3,700 soldiers last year in DMOSQ. And within the 94th Division, we trained 4% of all Compo 3 soldiers to be DMOSQ qualified. So that's a very significant event, because we need to train as we fight, and we need to make sure our soldiers get promoted and they get the skill sets that they need to get promoted and to win and fight on the battlefield. And that's what this is all about today. Again, this is a absolutely perishable skill. It has to be trained, and it doesn't get any more realistic than actually being right here and making water, purified water out of salt water, and being able to support, a larger body of troops forward on the battlefield. So it's all about morale, it's about sustainability, and it's about sustainable readiness is what it boils down to. So we're very, very pleased to have our soldiers working on the lanes today, and again, providing and helping in support of such a great event. We're so extremely happy to have soldiers from the active duty, of course the Army Reserve and the National Guard, all competing against one another. In the end, though, we're all soldiers, we all wear the same uniform, and this is just one example of how the services all work together. We have the same equipment, and we'll be ready to fight tonight.
Okay, I'm Sergeant Isaac Hengogo. We're from Fort Bliss, Texas. We are 504th CSC, 142nd is our battalion. So we came here for training 2 weeks ago, and then today, this week, we're doing a ROWPU Rodeo. So we're pretty much competing with other units to see how good we are, and so far it's going well. Okay, I'm originally from Kenya, but I call home Alaska, because I came to school in Alaska, studied in Alaska. Then when I graduated, then I joined the Army, and then I was posted to Fort Bliss, Texas. We're doing good so far. We looked at the recon lane. We are actually leading compared to the other 3 teams. We look at the 3K, setup and running. We're leading on that one. So right now, we don't have the results for the written test, but I'm seeing my guys are doing, my warrior buddies were doing better on the trips too. I never really imagined that we're gonna have something cool like this, because we just work there, but here now we're kind of challenged. We rarely get challenged over there because we just do our job, but now we get to see the whole other guys too are like really doing it, so we get to gauge ourselves and know how we're doing, and then we can go and correct it back home. So it's a really good learning experience.
Cool. Okay, my name is Specialist Miller, and I'm from 753rd Quartermaster Company out of Green Bay, Wisconsin. We are out here today. We are setting up, maintaining, and shutdown of the 3K and the TWIPs. The events are a very good learning experience because where we're from, we're not around salt water at all, so we're normally out of lakes or rivers, so being able to use the equipment in a timely fashion, that is a lot of learning, and how to properly set everything up in order in accordance with the TM. But I think definitely the salt water is the most learning that I got out of it. I think we are doing very well, and we're working together really good, and everyone's communicating who's going to do what, and we're assigning tasks, and I think everything's going very efficient. I'm on the board of the UP, so I'm out of Niagara, Wisconsin. I want to come back because I think it's a good way to learn the equipment better, and I'm always up for that, being able to become better at my job and being able to be dependable instead of just being there, being another body, so this is nice.